The demons begged for forgiveness. But how did God answer? Discover the shocking truth. Welcome to another video of the Bible Stories channel. Today we will explore an intriguing biblical story that reveals the request for forgiveness of demons and the divine answer. Before we start, be sure to subscribe, enjoy and share so that more people can discover these forgotten mysteries of the Bible. At the beginning of time, when the earth was still young and the world of men mingled with the divine, a forbidden transgression occurred. 200 powerful angels known as the Vigilantes descended from the sky, led by Shemi-Hazah and Azazel. Abandoning his heavenly home, his intention was not just to observe, but to dominate and corrupt. A profane union between these heavenly beings and the daughters of men gave rise to a new race, the Nephilim, giants of immense power and unparalleled evil. They devastated the earth, consuming its resources, oppressing humanity and spreading destruction where they went. The corruption of the Vigilantes was not limited to the generation of the Nephilim. They taught for humanity forbidden secrets, revealing dark arts and heavenly knowledge that should not be shared. Azazel, one of the fallen leaders, instructed men in the forge of deadly weapons such as swords and shields, as well as revealing the secret of metallurgy. With this, humanity plunged further into depravity, using these skills to war and mastery over its fellow men. The corrupt influence of the Vigilantes extended all over the earth, carrying it on the edge of the abyss of destruction and chaos. The consequences of these prohibited actions would echo through the ages, shaping the fate of humanity forever. The cries of the Vigilantes and Nephilim reached the ears of the Most High, which contemplated the earth with sadness and just indignation. Disseminated corruption, unbridled violence, and depravity that plagued humanity were reflections of the evil influence of fallen angels. Archangels Miguel, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel witnessed the suffering of the innocent, the destruction caused by the wicked descent of the Vigilantes. With grief in heavenly hearts, they took the cries of the oppressed before the throne of God. The Lord, in his divine righteousness, uttered a verdict that would echo through the ages. The corruption of Vigilantes and Nephilim would no longer be tolerated. His punishment would be severe, and his domination on earth would be forever broken. With the divine decision issued, the Vigilantes and the Nephilim were confronted with the imminence of a final judgment that would change the course of history. And so the Most High decided to purify the world through a catastrophic flood, a new chance for humanity to start over under a new divine pact. After the divine decision to purify the earth through an overwhelming flood, Noah, a righteous man in the eyes of the Lord, was chosen for a grand mission. God instructed Noah to build an ark, a monumental vessel designed to preserve life during the imminent flood. With unshakable dedication and faith, Noah undertook the arduous task of lifting the ark, following the divine specifications to the letter. While the world around him plunged more and more in corruption and violence, Noah persevered in the construction of the ark, fully trusting in the divine promise of salvation. Animals of all species were gathered in divine order to inhabit the ark, representing the diversity of creation that would be preserved from imminent devastation. Thus, Noah and his family boarded the ark along with the animals, closing the doors before the start of the flood. While the waters covered the whole earth, and divine judgment unfolded before the unbelieving eyes of sinful men, Noah and his family remained safe inside the ark, protected by the grace and mercy of the Most High. After the flood that purified the land of the corruption of the Nephilim and the Vigilantes, humanity had the opportunity to start over a new pact with God. Noah and his family, along with the animals preserved in the ark, witnessed the devastation and renewal of the world. As the rainbow shone in heaven as a symbol of the divine covenant, the vigilantes, condemned to eternal prison, watched their abysses of darkness and fire. Forever separated from the heavenly light, they knew his fall served as a reminder of the fate reserved for those who challenged the Creator. As humanity rose from the flood's ashes, the vigilantes faced an eternity of torment and loneliness, reminding everyone that divine justice is relentless and unquestionable. Faced with the divine sentence that condemned the vigilantes to eternal prison, a last sigh of hope echoed in the fallen hearts. In an act of despair, the repentant demons decided to send Enoch, the man chosen by God, as his mediator before the heavenly throne. Enoch, a human being endowed with divine wisdom and proximity to the Most High, was summoned by the vigilantes to intercede in favor of his condemned souls. Trembling before the magnitude of the task entrusted to him, Enoch accepted the challenge with humility and fear of God. He prepared for a journey that would lead him beyond the earthly bounds towards the heavenly domains where divine justice reigned sovereign. Thus began a search for forgiveness in a scenario where divine mercy seemed distant and the fallen angels waited with anguish for the final verdict. Enoch, the chosen one to intercede for the repentant demons before the heavenly throne, entered the heavenly portals with reverence and fear. As he advanced through the layers of heaven, he witnessed the grandeur of the heavenly dwellings, each more glorious and imposing than the previous one. The glow of the stars and the harmony of the heavenly spheres involved him in an aura of peace and majesty. Arriving before the throne of God, Enoch felt small and fragile before the divine magnitude. The resplendent light emanating from the throne involved everything in its splendor, revealing the holiness and power of the Most High. In the face of the divine presence, Enoch was prouder in humility, aware of the importance of the mission entrusted to him. Waiting for the answer to the repentant demons, Enoch contemplated God's righteousness and mercy intertwining in a scenario of eternity. The voice of the Most High resonated through the heavenly corridors, echoing the divine sentence that would seal the fate of the repentant demons. As Enoch was waiting for reverence before God's throne, the atmosphere around him seemed to be loaded with a solemn tension. Demons, once powerful and glorious, were now shaking in the face of the imminence of the divine decision. The silence hovered in the air, interrupted only by the rapid beating of the distressed hearts. Then the Creator's words echoed as heavenly thunder, each syllable carried by authority and justice. You were in heaven, but all the mysteries have not yet been revealed to them. In your hardness of heart, you have revealed forbidden secrets to women, and through these mysteries, men and women have practiced a lot of evil on earth. The sentence was clear and irrevocable. There would be no peace for the fallen angels. No forgiveness would be granted. Thus, the repentant demons were confronted with the harsh reality that their choices had sealed their destinations for all eternity. After the divine sentence was rendered, the vigilantes, once heavenly beings of unparalleled power, were thrown into an abyss of darkness and eternal fire as punishment for their rebellion. The place to which they were intended was a place beyond human understanding, a dimension of eternal suffering and despair. Each of the repentant demons was tied by not itching currents, but of an impenetrable heavenly substance, forged by the Most High's own will. The weight of guilt and condemnation crushed their fallen souls, while eternal fire consumed any remnants of hope that could still exist in their hearts. The distressed voices of the vigilantes echoed by the endless abyss, reminding everyone that divine justice is relentless, and that the consequences of the rebellion against the Creator are eternal. And you, what do you think about this story? Share your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. The fate of fallen demons serves as a warning against pride and rebellion. May this story inspire us to follow the path of righteousness. Thanks for watching.